go. Come on, something. Come on.
Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of fun.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
"17 teams stepped into Super Mega Baseball's finest development league for the chance to make their name this season. Only 4 remain. AAA's last players standing, having endured the rigors of the regular season, are poised now with a chance to achieve true glory. A Super Mega competition unlike any other, a World Series berth on the line. Get loud! This is the AAA semifinals!
Good morning or good afternoon, XBL community. My name is Weaver for Prez, and welcome in to the XBL AAA semifinals, the conclusion of this best-of-7 series between Corruptionz and Kekaiula. As I said, my name is Weaver for Prez, and as always, I'll be on the play-by-play. And for color commentary, I am joined by one of the co-commissioners of the league. His name is Dwayne. What's up, Dwayne? How you doing today? You excited to get this finished?
Yeah, Weaver, I'm really excited. We got some great AAA baseball already on our hands in the other semifinal with 7 games on Friday night. So the winner of this series is going to face the Moon Kingdom, who had the privilege of winning that series. And yeah, I'm hyped, man. It's playoff baseball. Any time of the day, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, this series, despite being so lopsided in favor of Corruptionz, it has been pretty good, especially the first game. It was a one-run game. But really the story, I think, has been Corruptionz pitching. Mm-hmm. 2 of his 3 wins were of the shutout variety versus Kekaiula, who is one of the better hitters in the league. Dwayne, what would you say Kekaiula needs to do if he wants to make this improbable reverse sweep?
Keck's going to have to be patient at the plate, wait for his chances to hit some strikes, you know what I mean, put some runs on the board early, maybe put some pressure on Corruptionz to play catch-up, and if he's able to do that in the first couple games today, if he's able to take Game 5, you know, even something like that, he's really basically just got to get that ball rolling, and that's going to start with not swinging too early in counts and being able to make hard contact a lot of the time.
Yes, it was definitely something we saw in Game 4 when it looked like Corruptionz was cruising to a sweep en route to the World Series. Kekaiula just the at-bats were not long. He was swinging in a lot of early counts. It was getting him into trouble. So you're right. That'll certainly be the key to victory for the TACPs. Without further ado, though, we'll get right into it here in just a few minutes. This is Game 5 coming right up. Should the TACPs keep winning, we will have Game 6 and 7 for you if necessary. So this series will conclude on this broadcast. You don't want to miss it. Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Game 5 here at the Motor Yard. The playoff format in the XBL and the XBL AAA, of course, is complete alternations. So the higher seed gets home game in Game 1, then it flips for the away team in Game 2. It just keeps going back and forth, which puts us here at the home of the Prowlers. And as you can see, like we've been saying, the 83 ego, batting ego, which is a raise from the normal 80 here in these playoffs. And it really has made things, I think, a lot more interesting.
Indeed it has. For both series and all the series in the XBL as well with the ego differences, it's been really, really interesting to see how it's made these games so much closer and made the hitting just that much tougher for these guys.
The hitting definitely tougher. And then the pitching tougher too, but not because of any ego increase, but rather because of the previous patch that went out for this game, update 6, I believe, making the power pitching minigame harder on higher egos. So that's been a factor. Everything's been a factor, really. We're going to find out what happens here in Game 5 as Junkin Trunk delivers to Major David Gray outside.
Yeah, Junkin Trunk's been Corruption's best pitcher throughout most of his XBL career, really, with this Prowlers team. So not surprised he chooses to go with her in Game 5 to try and finish up this 5-gamer.
Yeah, rotation reset here. Perhaps a bit surprised he didn't go with, I believe it's Pedro Martinez, the ace. Looking for a strikeout there. Does get a weak pop-up, but it is down into right field for a single. That's a great start for the TACPs. As we just sort out a little bit of the quality here. So the leadoff runner aboard, Josh Gavlik. Ahead in the count. Couple missed pitches. Could be a third, and it is. So right away, Keck showing more patience than we saw previously. Oh, as I say it, swinging 3-0 on ball 4.
Yeah, really hungry to maybe try and put some runs on the board. Maybe expecting a fastball to come down the heart of the plate on 3-0. I'm not surprised he jumped on that one.
Runner goes. It was a hit and run attempt. Ball went foul. Full count. Keck sending the runner. Does it again. Strikes out. Throw down. It's going to be a double play. Strike him out, throw him out. That's huge for the Prowlers in the first.
Yeah, it's a good start. Gets him 2 big outs to try and get through this first inning with no damage after the hit.
That one ripped into left center field, and how big is that double play? No one's going to score on it, so it's just going to be the 2-out double for the TACPs.
Yeah, he crushed that pretty good. That slider not well placed from Corruption, so maybe if Keck can sit back on a few of these mistake pitches, like I was saying in the pregame, he will find himself with more of these runners on base. But yeah, that's got to sting after a double play where you lose a runner.
So a couple hits in the inning, but no runs yet. Still good speed and scoring position. See how Corruptionz navigates. Steve Ackerman just missed. RBI man is activated. Got him swinging. 96 on the black. Good pitch there. And that'll end the inning.
Yeah, very nicely done. Corruptionz not too worried about a little bit of damage in that inning. Couple hits given up, but well pitched to get through it. Now he's got his chance to hit, try and get on the board early and seal this deal in Game 5.
Corruption stepping in, charging that power swing versus Sergeant Brian Daly. It's been Corruptionz, at least ever since Game 1. It's been Corruptionz with the power stroke, which if you looked at their regular season numbers, you would not bet on that. As Mr. Hagrid, wow, robbed by Frazier.
That is a really great jumping play to get a hit away from Corruptionz to start off the inning. The defense is going to have to be tight for the TACPs. But yeah, I was going to say, Corruptionz in the season definitely utilized the contact swing a ton. Now using the power swing a lot more, I think, towards the tail end of the season and into the playoffs. Getting those home run numbers up for sure, especially as the ego's raised. I think it's benefited him.
Oh, way ahead of the count is Savvy Sweets. Rips on that fastball, puts it in a perfect spot. That'll get to the wall. Sweets on her way to second. A 1-out double. That's going to bring up strong legs.
Yeah, super well timed, super well placed on the reticle placement there from Corruptionz on the hit, as you can see. I think it was 99 power, and now he's got himself a runner on. Good speed, another hit. Should bring her home.
That will bring in Sweets. Strong legs comes through the Prowlers with an early lead here in the first. Prowlers are a win away from their first ever appearance in the AAA World Series, reaching the semifinals in Season 8, the first ever AAA season. Promptly swept by the eventual champion, Jam Paladin.
He's definitely looking for his chance this go around after the fierce campaign he put up in the regular season.
A little nasty changeup in the, or close to the dirt rather. Gets him waving, so 2 down. That one ripped. Left center field. If it's down, it's another run. Keck back. Cannot make the play. It bounces off the wall. Bit of a base running mistake there, but it's not going to matter. He is in, and it's 2-0.
Big for corruptions. That one's just really far out there. It's a tough run for the left fielder for Keck, and it looked like he might misjudge it, and he ends up doing it. So big runs early for corruptions here.
This should end the inning if Smith flips it to Daly. Always a bit dangerous on a play like that when they already have low fielding, the pitcher, and then they go tense. But in any case, makes the play. But the deficit is 2 for the Tack Bees.
You're already ground to make up. That's not the position you want to be in when you're already down 3-1 in the series. But we've seen Keck put some comebacks together multiple times in the series.
Yeah, in Game 4, it looked like Corruptionz was clearly marching for the sweep. Keck couldn't seem to hit anything, and then he just kind of exploded in one of the later innings to take the lead and win the game by 1. So Corruptionz knows as well as we do. There's not really a safe feeling, a safe lead with a guy like Kekaiula.
Nah, any moment he could capitalize. He just has to be patient. And definitely exhibiting some more of that through the first 2 innings of Game 5 here.
Corruptionz pitching him very carefully though, and doing a good job. Gets him to whiff, or not whiff, but gets him to wave on the low curveball. Gets him to pop it up to saxophone for no problem. That's a big out. That means with 2 down, he can face the 7-hole hitter Hay. Showing bunt is Hay, pulls it back. That wasn't the best spotted fastball either.
Yeah, I was just going to say that was a really good pitch to swing at. I'm surprised he didn't end up offering at it either way. Ends up hitting the screwball inside, lightly over to first base for out number 3.
Yeah, so passing up on that first pitch, maybe just in his head he was going to take it all the way. Like we said, he's certainly looking to be more patient after perhaps exhibiting a lack of patience in previous games. So now the Prowlers back to the plate in the bottom of the second, looking to add on. Easy breezy, 7, 8, and 9. Corruptionz couldn't swing at that one even if he wanted to. Changeup gets him back in the count.
That was well placed.
Oh, and talk about well placed. That slider freezes Corruptionz on the back door. May have caught a little bit too much play, but I think Corruptionz just shocked by what he was seeing.
Yeah, that's what Keck's going to have to do. He's going to have to use the edges of the zone, keep the ball away from Corruptionz. You don't want to be throwing him too many meaty strikes. If you can get strikes that nip the edges of the zone, maybe have him swinging a little bit outside of the zone, you'll be in a lot better shape. But as you can see, he's crushing everything that touches the heart of the plate.
Yeah, good rip there off the bat of Corruptionz. Brings his pitcher up. The runner goes. It's a bunt attempt. It's successful. Beauty of a sack. So following the sacrifice, the runner is at second. That curve, finding the strike zone. Corruptionz didn't like the call.
He's got his leadoff hitter, Mr. Haggard, definitely trusting the bat after the bunt to get a hit, and that one's going to find some grass into the gap, and some speed on Haggard might find him second base. You can see Keck dives for it to cut it off, but Haggard in there standing up brings him.
Yeah, just kind of went down and got that off-speed pitch by his knees, flipped it over the head of the second baseman and straight into the gap. Successful hit there for Mr. Haggard. Puts the 3rd run of the game on the board for the Prowlers.
Yeah, looking good so far.
Savvy Sweets locked in the 2nd inning. Had the double and then threw the runner out, stealing.
Yeah, that's the way you want your catcher to be early in the ballgame. You can see in the playoffs a 355 average for her as well. She smashes that one just foul.
So that brings the count full. Corruptionz kicking himself for not waiting a hair longer. Fastball is fouled off. Another 3-2 pitch coming. It's high. It's popped up. That was a good curve from Kekaiula. And it ends the inning. But the Prowlers do get one more on the RBI, the 2-out RBI single from Mr. Haggard.
Yeah, solid hitting there from Corruptionz with 2 outs to add on to the lead. He's going to be looking to do that throughout the game. Maybe if he can just keep adding 1 or 2 as things go, it's going to become out of reach fast for Kekaiula.
And that brings up the starter, Daly. surrendered 3 runs through 2 innings. He's going to get his at bat here. Corruptionz attacking. Does miss though. One change, got him swinging. Looking to strike out the pitcher here and make it 2 down is Junk and Trunk. She won't get it as it's flipped up the middle, but a diving stop by Crash and Burn gets the job done.
Yeah, I was wondering there as that one was in there if someone was going to make a diving attempt for it. Crash and Burn obviously has the best angle there at second base, makes a great play. Corruption had timed that perfectly.
Now Major David Gray back to the top of the order. Way behind in the count is Gray. Junk and Trunk dealing. Pitch is high.
Yeah, he's getting ahead in a lot of these counts as Keck tries to wait for a few. Find some space there down the right field line though. That should be extra bases.
Yeah, that gets past Dawsall. Thought maybe a dive attempt was going to come out. Good enough speed though on the runner, so I'm not sure it would have made a difference. It's a 2-out double. Keck looking to respond to some of the early attacks from the Prowlers, looking to get on the board. Oh my.
I had a feeling he'd be first pitch swinging again. That changeup was absolutely mashed.
Yeah, that changeup not in the best spot. Keck knew it. Just couldn't quite leverage it. But he finds himself ahead. Pitch to Gavlik. Crushed left field. Bidding for the wall. It is off that wall, so that will get the tack piece on the board. A 2-out RBI double. Off the bat, I thought he had a chance to get way out of here.
Yeah, maybe just a little too much height on it, but either way, just absolutely crushed that fastball, misplaced by Corruptionz, and that's what Keck's got to do. Just wait for his pitch, and even with 2 outs, you'll find a way to get those runners across.
Now Sergeant Tim Officer, his chance with a runner in scoring position after back-to-back doubles. The 2-0 is in there. We'll see a curve here out of the hand of Junk and Trunk. And Corruptionz was on it. He timed it reasonably well, but it's right at little strong legs for the out. And after the back-to-back doubles, the inning comes to a close.
Yeah, now a dangerous 3-4-5 in the order for the Prowlers coming up. But you can see Corruptionz swinging on the first pitch. Does Keck a favor. There's out number 1.
Yeah, you won't often see Corruptionz, even on the 83 Ego, swing at a pitch that far out of the zone, especially on the first pitch. A couple soft outs here for Corruptionz is going to put the inning at 2 outs. Looking to get something out of Frostic. Keck looking for his first clean inning of this game. A game he must win. Falls way behind on Frostic though. So a 3-1 from Daly in the zone. The full count pitch got him way early on the change, but he fouled it off.
Yeah, that was one to get a hold of for Corruptionz.
Couple foul balls on 3-2, forcing Keck to throw strikes. Does not want the 2-out walk. Curve is in there, but it's belted right field into the glove of Gavlik. So it is a 1-2-3 inning, the first scoreless frame of the game for the tack piece.
Yeah, nicely done to keep things where they were by Keck. Now maybe he can add to his 1 run here as we get into the middle innings, top of the 4th now.
Another first pitch swinging on a breaking ball as Mr. Hagrid has some acrobatics out there to make that catch. So it seems, yeah, we'll see if he swings again on the first pitch breaking ball, this time taking all the way. Corruptionz trying to figure out his opponent as best he can. That one in the hole, diving stop by Saxophone. We'll see if he has enough time. He does. What a throw. So now Jacob Frazier, Junk and Trunk velocity just now a tick under default, I guess you could say. So Corruptionz going to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, Keck's been doing a good job of tiring her out, running the counts a little bit deeper, like we were saying in the pregame that he needed to do. She's losing some velocity here in the top of the 4th inning.
Doesn't chase that screwball, so that puts the count in his favor. Does chase the curveball, and it is under the glove of the third baseman, so that will be a 2-out knock, and it'll bring the tying run to the plate. Bit of a mistake there from the third baseman.
Yeah, tough break for Corruptionz. Could have ended the inning, but that one just sneaking under the glove. So now Keck has a chance. Ooh, wanted to bite at that fastball. You could see it was misplaced.
Yeah, just checked his swing instead. So now a 1-1 doesn't get him to chase inside for the jam pitch. Now the count way in Kekaiula's favor. 3-1 goes 3-2. Runner should go, but they don't. It's popped into center field. Strong Legs gets it back in. So back-to-back 2-out singles.
Yeah, now things getting a little bit dangerous for Corruptionz. He's going to have to be very careful, even though he's got the 8-hole hitter on his hands. Doesn't want to misplace another one where Keck can maybe find a gap and tie the game.
Yeah, but falling behind Lozano. That one ripped. Hagrid back. Track. Wall leaps. The Tack Peas have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Wow, there it is. There's the mistake, and Keck getting it done anyway he can. Even with his 8-hole hitter, a 3-run home run to take the lead. That's huge.
The Tack Peas needed that badly. And that's the first lead of the game for the Tack Peas. It comes here in the fourth. Junk and Trunk now tense. It started as a fantastic outing. And that was the 8-hole hitter too. The pitcher was on deck, but the pitcher can still mash here as he shows, but it is into the glove of Hagrid.
Yeah, some good contact from the bat of Keck now. Not a lot of that soft contact we saw in game. It was like 3 and 4. And it's looking good. He's got the lead. He's got to have to keep it. Gonna have to pitch very carefully. You can see his starter on 48 pitches here as well. So both these guys using the eye to work the starter as well.
Yep, here in game 5, the series lead 3-1 in favor of the Prowlers. Tack Peas were down 3-0, won game 4, looking to win game 5 and keep this thing going. Has the best player in the regular season of the AAA to get through, though, the #1 seed Prowlers. And Corruptionz stares at a fastball perfectly painted up and away for the strikeout.
Yeah, it's great pitching. That's what he's going to have to do if he wants to keep the lead in this ball game, especially if it's going to stay at 1 run, but he's got plenty of chances to add to it here. That pitch very much missed by Keck, and you can see Corruptionz wanting it back.
Yeah, just you can tell he needs a second. Perhaps frustrated that he missed it. But he finds himself ahead now, 2-1. Easy breezy the batter. Third baseman. Who had that ball kind of trickle past his glove there in the last inning, led to the rally. But looking to start a rally here of his own with the nice walk.
Yeah, nicely done with the eye. We've said it before, Corruptionz has one of the best eyes, if not the best eye in the AAA right now. But you can see 83's played its part in this series, having him swing a little bit out of the zone. So nicely worked walk. That one's crushed with 87 power to right field. It's bidding for the wall. Ooh, and the jump by Keck cannot get there.
Yeah, Gavlik can't get it. Not enough speed on the runner at first. Not sure if he got the best jump, as that ball was, in my mind, a bit of a 50-50. So it's a second and third situation. Junk and Trunk staying in the game.
Yeah, interesting choice from Corruptionz. He's going to trust the bat of his pitcher, leave her in for maybe at least the 5th to put her in a win situation if she can knock some runs in here. That one trying to go over the shallow outfield, but good catch by Keck.
Oh, the runner didn't. It was hit so hard, the runner didn't have enough time to get back and tag. So I think Corruptionz wanted to challenge it. Instead, he cannot. He had to go back. And by the time he was back, he didn't have enough time to get home. It would have been close. It wasn't. The outfielders were shallow. Looks like we're going to see a call to the pen here. Dylan Elkin in to face Hagrid. Dangerous hitter here. 2 outs. Tying run on third. Go ahead run on second. It's only the 4th, but it feels like such a big moment in the game. Quickly ahead 0-2 on Hagrid.
Yeah, a lot could hinge right now if Corruptionz has the ability to hit with 2 strikes and 2 outs. That one's trying to sneak through the hole, but good play at third base. Over to first is big for out number 3.
So the call to the bullpen pays off. Gets the tech piece out of the inning with the lead secured. That's a shutdown inning. And they go back to work. Now the choice from corruptionz. Oh, that one is over the glove of Saxophone, the shortstop. Not leaving his feet there. I didn't think he had to. Maybe he did. Hard to tell. That's a leadoff double.
Big for Keck if he's trying to add to this lead. Now that we've gotten into the middle innings, leadoff doubles are huge. And he's got a good part of his order up. So let's see if he jumps on another mistake from corruptionz here. The first pitch swing has been a bit of an enemy for the tack piece.
Change up all over the plate, and Keck didn't miss it. That one is way gone up into the bleachers.
Wow, he absolutely wailed that one into the seats. Just mashed. And now he's got a big lead, 6-3.
Yeah, 3-run lead here. I mean, certainly not safe against the 1-seed Prowlers, but Keck will certainly take it. I would think this is probably his biggest lead of the series at any point. He has been shut down for the most part. But he looks good here. Maybe finally making the adjustments to 83 ego.
Yeah, Junkin Trunk now out of the game after giving up that dinger.
Yeah, it doesn't end up getting any outs after being left into pinch hit in the bottom of the fourth. So, I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but I did question it at the time. Maybe not the move I would have made. But mixed specialist into the game in any case. K-Man. Being strategic here is corruptionz. Goes with the power fastball, and it pays off in a big way. 103 miles an hour. Doesn't matter who you are. That's usually tough to hit. Now Bradley Smith rips that one into center field. Strong Legs cuts this one off, so that'll be a 2-out single.
And you got to expect it now from Keck. Another inning where he's got a 2-out single. Trying to start things up. Maybe he can keep another bit of a rally going. Doesn't have a ton of speed at first base, but good 6-hole hitter here.
But we've seen with 2 outs that that the tack piece can hit anything for extra bases. Bidding for it here. Nice stop by Dossal. Gets it back in. Throws to the cutoff, and Kekaiula alertly takes second base.
Yeah, nicely done. He had good speed on that runner, so why not go for it if you're pretty sure you're going to get in there. And he's hitting with 2 outs again. Let's see if his 7-hole hitter can knock these runners on base in. He's got great opportunity with these runners in scoring position.
Falling behind, though, is mixed specialist. The 3-0, swinging his Keck. It's ripped. Dossal dives and makes the stop that saves 2 runs for the Prowlers.
Yeah, corruptionz had to be sure he was going to catch that, so nicely done with his right fielder to get that done. And if that got past her, who knows how bad it could have been. And keeps him in this one. That's 6-3 still.
Went back to the contact swing on that one, popped it straight up to the center fielder, gave it a ride, but just not enough juice on it. So Elkin has retired the first batter here in the bottom of the 5th. Prowlers maybe a bit shell-shocked here by the offense waking up on the side of the tack piece.
Yeah, and this is what Keck has to do. He has to put corruptionz back against the wall a little bit, try and get him to play catch-up. You can see there he's getting a little bit of a gift after he hits that ball hard off the third baseman's glove. Reaches first. Yeah,
that'll be an infield single, despite being ripped over there.
No, that's inside.
Saxophone, very dangerous hitter here. The shortstop rips that one. Left fielder back. Makes the catch, only had to run back a couple steps. So some hard hit balls in this inning, but 2 down.
Yeah, that was hit hard by corruptionz, but he could not get it over the left fielder's head. He wants to get around on this probably a little bit earlier. You can see him going for the high and outside pitch again with young Frostic.
Yeah, perhaps not the pitch he wanted to chase. Took a second there, but now it's a 1-1 count. Swings right through the fastball. And you'd think Keck would maybe go back to it. No, it goes breaking pitch outside. That one way inside. So now a full count pitch. Corruptionz. See if he sends the runner or if he just focuses. Looks like he focuses, but it doesn't pay off. It's down to Hay. On to first. That will end the 5th inning. 3 scoreless frames in a row now for the Tack Bees.
Yeah, that's what you want if you're a fan of the Tack Bees. You just got to keeping Corruptionz from scoring. Maybe 1 run here and there if you can manage it now that you've got the lead. And if you can keep adding the way you've been doing it, especially a couple innings ago, it's going to be looking good getting back into this series.
That's inside.
Airman Ray Lozano, the 8-hole hitter, looking to get on in front of the pitcher. Two-one is ripped on the screwball, but Strong Legs has an easy beat on it, makes the catch. So with nobody aboard, the reliever Elkin to the plate. We'll see if Keck makes a move. Has been cruising with them, so yeah, it makes sense he's going to leave him in. And he rips it. Left center field. Hagrid back. Makes the catch. That was dangerous.
Yeah, I saw the route from Corruptionz heading to the ball was a little bit scary too. He was maybe not sure exactly where that one was going to fall, but Hagrid with enough speed to get it done out there in left center.
So now back to the top of the lineup. Corruptionz dealing here and is ahead in the count. So now with the K-Man active, probably I would think go to the power fastball. That's exactly what happens, but it is wild. It just misses. Now high and away, gets Kekaiula swinging, throws his bat there, does Gray. So that is the end of the inning. Back to the Prowlers, home of the half of the 6th.
That was a nice fastball to end the inning. Very well done from Corruptionz. We lauded his pitching to start this in the pregame.
Yeah.
That one off the glove of the center fielder as Keck tries to cut it off, so that'll be an extra base for Corruptionz. Start the inning, so not bad. Maybe now he's going to try and get back into this.
Yeah, that was, I believe, Kenzie Dawsall there, the 6-hole hitter, getting started with the double. And now the velocity just starting to tick away from Dylan Elkin. 22 pitches thus far. Has been very good out of the pen. Now a 3-1 up.
Nice pitch.
Yeah, it looked like Corruptionz thought he drew the walk there, but instead it nicks the zone. So a big full count pitch coming, and it is low. So we will draw the walk, and that brings the tying run to the plate. This is a great start for the Prowlers. Kekaiula needs to bear down a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. In one swing, maybe Corruptionz could get back into this, so he needs to find his placement. You can see a little wild there. The accuracy is starting to diminish a little bit from Elkin. Ooh. Just missed time from Corruptionz.
It goes to a similar pitch. That one cut even further inside. So ahead in the count is Crash and Burn. Beautiful backdoor cutter. Evens the count. The pitch. Just misses. What a take from Corruptionz. Now a big full count pitch. That one changed up, absolutely hung, blasted to center, but right into the glove of Gray. Kekaiula survives that at bat.
Yeah, maybe the off-speed pitch just getting Corruptionz timing a little bit there. He was unable to hit that one just underneath it like he needed to. Now he's got a decent chance with his pitcher at the plate. He's maybe going to try and find that hole between shortstop and third base.
Keck falling behind on mixed specialists before getting back into the count. That changeup blasted, but just a bit early. Corruptionz going to be kicking himself for that one, especially with the pitcher. And then he strikes out on the cutter. Keck dealing here after surrendering the first 2 base runners.
Yeah, nicely done getting 2 outs now. You can see how quickly Elkin's diminished, though, as you might call it the pen, to get Mr. Hagrid out. This is another crucial moment with this hitter at the plate for Corruptionz. Last time, I think he got the hit. Let's see what Hagrid does now.
I believe it was Elkin that came in the last time Mr. Hagrid stepped to the plate. It'll be Chief Chris Kyle here, right-handed specialist, 4-seam cutter change. Tying run at the plate, power versus righties engaged that's the trait down there for Mr. Hagrid. Now a 1-1 from Kyle is inside. corruptionz showing his poise here. Now way ahead in the count, and walk prone activates. 3-1 pitch from Kyle. In the zone, but just late was corruptionz. Now a big 3-2 pitch.
Yeah, 101 miles per hour. You can see Keck maybe taking a moment. This is a huge payoff pitch right now with 2 runners on in this crucial moment, bottom of the 6th.
And he misses. The changeup just nowhere near the zone. Not going to get corruptionz to chase. And perhaps, I think Keck was looking at the lineup there and saw the right-handed hitter coming up.
Yeah, and that's going to bite him either way. As Savvy Sweets gets it right up the middle, and that's going to be 2 runs. That'll let the Prowlers back into this one. It's a 1-run ball game.
1-run ball game here in the 6th. Not we will never know unless he says anything on whether or not the ball forward to Mr. Haggard was intentional. But if it was, certainly came back to bite him. Looks like he should get out of the inning as Strong Legs pops it up. But it is a 1-run game here as the Prowlers battle back.
Yeah, nicely done by corruptionz to get himself back into this game. He's still got plenty of time with the 7th, 8th, and 9th to maybe find that run if he wants to pitch well with his bullpen. Mixed Specialist is getting up there in pitches. We'll see if he chooses to find another arm. Keck, though, is going to want to add to the 1-run lead for sure.
And Keck looking to get it started with an extra base hit. Strong Legs robs him in the gap. What a catch.
What a catch indeed. That ball was absolutely stung. That was flying out there into left center, and just perfect timing. You really can't get much better than that.
So Strong Legs erases what would have been a leadoff double or more. I think if he dives and misses, he's going to have to get up and retrieve the ball on the track, and maybe we see the triple. But in any case, 2 down. Steve Ockman, the catcher. Mixed Specialist, done a pretty good job in this game. Crash and burn, leaps, climbs the ladder, makes the catch. The Prowlers defense keeping this a 1-run game.
Yeah, the ball was hit hard all over the place that inning, and that is exactly what corruptionz needed if he wanted to keep this at 6-5 with some great defense to make all the outs. And here he goes. Now he's got the 4, 5, 6 in his lineup, looking to tie it up.
Yeah, looking to feast on this 3-pitch arsenal, but a couple great spots out of the hand of Kyle. That one's going to tail into the seats. Whiffer trade on saxophone is active. Still manages to fight it off, but it is into the glove of Frazier, who just ranges back a little bit to make that play.
Yeah, nicely played by Keck. Not to jump sometimes on those ones. You wonder what you might need to do. But he went with his gut reaction to just stay on the ground. It's a good first out.
So now Young Frost, a couple home runs in the playoffs, but otherwise seems to be struggling a bit at 233. That one's crushed. Left field. Towards that bullpen. It's high. It is gone. We have a tied ball game.
There it is for the Prowlers. Just smashed to the opposite field. That ball was high up there. I was wondering if it was going to carry all the way, and it did. Just nicely done to tie the game.
So now with 1 out in the 7th, the game is tied. Kenzie Dawsall to the plate. corruptionz wanting more.
Yeah, he could get to the World Series if he wins this Game 5. TACPs are down 3-1 still in this series. That lead now evaporated.
Doing a nice job of fighting that one off was Dawsall, so that'll be a 1-out knock. The reliever here, the right-handed specialist, just completely ineffective since relieving Elkin.
Yeah, for sure. It's really rough for the bullpen. For Keck, he's just already running out of arms too, since he chose to go to the pen pretty early in this one. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays it. It's still tied. He's got some time to work.
29th pitch coming up for Kyle. Strikes out corruptionz on a pitch down in the strike zone on that inside corner. Great fastball there. That brings up crash and burn.
Good average on this player. Good stats.
That one ripped. Is it over the head of Frazier? It is not. That one, I would think, almost certainly saved a run if it's in the gap.
Yeah, I don't know if Savvy Sweets had enough speed to maybe get all the way around, but either way, this motor yard has some great gaps to work with. If it's your home field, corruptionz definitely knows that. So I think so. Run might have been stolen away there.
Yeah, that the base runner I believe was the right fielder Dawsall. So
it was Dawsall, yeah, not Savvy Sweet. Yeah, she's fast.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, look, at least enough, I would think. She makes the catch there, right on cue. That's one out here in the 8th. Tied ball game. Big specialist still in, facing some of the middle order hitters. Looking for a backdoor screwball. May have gotten it a bit too far over the plate, so Kekaula fights it off for the 1-out knock.
Yeah, all the warning lights started going off in my head when I saw that screwball about to come out of the hands from corruptionz. He's really lucky that Kek didn't just mash that one. Nicely done on the single, though, with 1 out to keep things rolling. Uh-oh.
That one will untie the game as it's towards that statue, and gone. The TACPs lead 8-6.
Badly misplaced changeup.
Yeah.
What a shot off the bat of Kekaiula. That is a huge, huge home run here in this game 5 to try and stay alive.
Yeah, corruptionz has been an effective pitcher in this series, but it definitely seems the few times he's made those clear-cut mistake pitches, you and I, Dwayne, we've just kind of known as soon as they're thrown that they're going to be crushed.
Yeah, I'm just blown away at how well Kek has done in this game. Is sitting back, and that cutter's mashed into the right center field gap again. It's not going to get out, but it's going to get off the wall for extra bases.
Yeah, a 2-out double from the pinch hitter as Kyle, the specialist, was removed. So that keeps the TACPs in business, and now a 3-for-4 hitter to the plate. corruptionz still riding mixed specialist, and he's going to pay for it here. It is a 9-6 ball game. That is back-to-back extra base hits. We'll see how far the runner goes. Yeah, it will be back-to-back doubles here. That screwball just completely missed. The velocity not there, the accuracy not there, nothing working right now, but he's leaving them in here.
Yeah, maybe thinking that the timing and the drop-in junk might help him switch things up against Kek, but he seems to be able to hit anything right now. And with 2 outs, once again, he's just rolling. That one's going to find the gap in left center field. That's going to score a run, and that's going to be 3 doubles in a row following the homer.
Yep, back-to-back doubles makes the lead 4 for the TACPs, looking to stay alive in this best of 7.
He's looking great right now in this game 5.
The lead in the series, for those that may be just joining us, was 3-0 Prowlers, and they had a lead, I believe, a 3 or 4 run lead in the later innings of Game 4 before Kekaiula said, "I'm not done today." Made a comeback and has looked excellent here in Game 5. So with mixed specialist up, see who corruptionz calls on to start the inning.
He's going to go to his bench, and you can see just all velocity here. Let's see how that plays for Kek. That one's ripped. It could be fair down the line. Ooh, just foul.
That would have been an excellent start for the Prowlers. Matilda Padilla, the pinch hitter. Contact swinging over the head of the shortstop. That one is towards the gap, but not enough exit velocity on that ball. So unlike the hits from the TACPs in that gap, that one's just going to be a single.
Yeah, nicely cut off there by Kek. And now we see the lineup turnover for the Prowlers. A leadoff single is definitely a great way to start if you want to creep back into this. There's not a lot of time now for corruptionz to try and seal the deal here.
You know, a competitor like corruptionz will be as determined as ever to get this comeback done. Murica Freedom. Interesting arsenal here. That one ripped by Hagrid. Will it get down? Left fielder dives, makes the play. That stops Hagrid from making it back-to-back singles. That could be huge.
Yeah, indeed. Nice play out there in left field. You got the 2-hole hitter, Savvy Sweets. Not a ton of speed, but if she finds a gap, that should definitely at least score one of these runs. But Kek painting right now, finding the edges of the zone.
Ooh, followed by a great take by corruptionz. Evens the count. Another full count. Make it a work if nothing else. Pitch upcoming to Savvy Sweets is outside. So the tying, I'm sorry, no, I have the deficit wrong. It is a 4-run ball game, but still good rally nonetheless as Stronglegs smashes that into right field and to the wall. It was hit just so hard. Keck couldn't cut it off. That is going to score 2 runs, cut the lead in half. It's a 10-8 ball game. This is crazy.
I've said that like 4 times this game. I just can't believe what we have going on. It's looking really dangerous now for Keck. He's got to be able to find those spots. That was great from corruptionz to rip that one. That's going to find the hole between shortstop and third. See if he tests officer. He does not. So first and third situation now, looking great.
Yeah, both of these players finding their grooves against each other. It's a thing of beauty, really. And now Tense's Merc of Freedom, there is not much accuracy to speak of. So it's going to be down to Keck and how good he can perform at the minigame. Otherwise, corruptionz is going to look to tee off. Almost did there. Runners at the corners, both with good speed. That one to the hot corner, caught by Ye, back to first. Everyone's safe.
Yeah, the throw a bit errant from third base there, so lucky that it didn't get past the first baseman was Keck. Now with 2 outs, corruptionz is a very strong hitter, and Kenzie Dalsall at the plate.
Dalsall rips it, but right at Gray. So that ends the inning, but not before the Prowlers do get 2 back.
Yeah, set up interestingly here for the 9th inning. You can see now Dirty McDowell's coming in for his chance to try and get 3 outs and keep things at 10-8.
Dirty McDowell, big assignment here. That one to the right side, diving, stopped by Crash and Burn. Has been money.
Yeah, it's another diving stop from him here in this game, doing really well.
That one not in the best spot, I don't believe, but popped up. Nonetheless, Dalsall makes an easy catch. So quickly 2 down. corruptionz, I would think, feeling confident after ripping the ball in that 8th inning. You know, he believes he can make the comeback in the 9th. Keck, I would think he also believes he can make the comeback in the series.
Yeah, the way these two are hitting, anything can happen. As this one smashed to left center field, almost finds its way out of the ballpark. Mr. Hager will collect it, send it back into the infield, but not before it's a double for Keck.
The 2 out extra base hits have been, I've lost count. I'd love to know how many. It's just been a ton here for the TACPs. And that locks in that runner. So good speed in scoring position. Keck looking for an insurance run.
Dennis Hayes, a strong hitter as well for Keck. Nicely placed pitches here from corruptionz.
Tries to paint a fastball up and in, just misses. One, two, up the middle. Saxophone gloves it onto first. So no insurance there in the top of the 9th. The TACPs, if they want to stay alive, must protect a 2-run lead here. 3 outs to go. 7, 8, and 9 hitters.
Yeah, and I think only the closer left in the bullpen for Keck, so he's already got a ton of pitches on Merc of Freedom. He's going to have to work very carefully.
Yeah, and falling behind early. Going down and reaching for that one was corruptionz. Possibly a mistake, and that's an out.
Yeah, rough swing on 2 out. Maybe could have waited for a better strike to hit. That one is not going to be much better, and it's crushed by Crash and Burn to center field. Will it carry? And it is gone. It's a 1-run game.
Oh, it is a 1-run game. corruptionz hitting a couple balls hard. First one right to the shortstop. Went down reaching a bit. That one, a hung changeup. Makes it a 1-run game. We'll see a pinch hitter here for certain. Rusty Corker, potentially. The lefty. What a ball game here. Shades of game 1 in this series.
Yeah, and Justice for All is going to get his chance. 4-seam, 2-seam changeup, so interesting arsenal here.
Yeah, it goes with the lefty-lefty matchup. Falling behind. Similar arsenal to that of the specialist Kyle. corruptionz rips that one. Left field diving. Making the play is Officer. There's 2 down.
That's the type of play you need, Keck, if you want to keep this lead. What a play out there.
So it all comes down to Mr. Hagrid. 472 hitter. Looking to pass the torch on to Savvy Sweets. In the hole, 1 and 2. Pitch from Farrall. Up the middle. The Prowlers stay alive.
Oh, man. Off the fist of Mr. Hagrid. So well done to get on base. And now here's a locked-in power versus left-handed pitchers engaged Savvy Sweets.
Oh my, what a situation here. I don't believe there's anyone left. No, there certainly isn't. For the Tacpies in the pen. The tying run at first. The winning run at the plate. Prowlers. One swing could send them to the World Series. First pitch of Sweets outside. Looks like he may put him on.
Yeah, he's going to put him on to maybe pitch to a lefty, I think. Oh.
Oh, bit of gamesmanship. Maybe trying to defend against the runner. That one into center field. They will drop in front of Gray. Corruptionz pushing for 3. Haggard is in there. Wow.
Ooh. So with 2 outs now, he's got the chance to tie the game. The winning run is at first base, and Lil Stronglegs at the plate.
Savvy Sweets carries the winning run, but the tying run more important for Corruptionz. Good pitch there, evens the count. Farrell looking to send us to game 6. Just missing the fastball with Stronglegs. A 1-2 pitch upcoming. In the dirt. That one over the head of the second baseman. Diving stop, Gavalik! And the Tacpies hang on.
What a game. Wow, to the last out. I can't believe it. The Tacpies are still in this. I'm blown away.
Blown away, yeah, exactly. Just an incredible effort there from the Tacpies to get it done and to send us to game 6. It looked like they were dead and buried in a home game. In game 4, it looked like Corruptionz was going to walk to his World Series appearance. Instead, it has been a tremendous effort from Keck to make it this close. And now with a real chance at a reverse sweep, I'd say.
He really might have it. I mean, the games have been close in 4 and 5, so he's going to really have to play some tight baseball here in game 6 and possibly 7 if we get there. But it's looking doable now for the Tacpies. Corruptionz is looking maybe a bit shaken after these 2 losses, but you have to think he's going to come out fierce and ready for game 6. He wants to shut the door.
Yeah, so now he'll have to go on the road to do it in Founders Field. Very different from Motor Yard. We'll see what happens in that game 6. Don't go anywhere, guys. This is a good one. Game number 6, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable series has led to Founders Field for the home stadium of the Tacpies. Looking to force game 7.
Yeah, let's see now if he's able to do it. This is huge on his home field to try and take this chance. Probably his ace on the mound now after game 5, and it's going to be interesting.
Of cross-platform opponents squaring off here, so it'll just take a quick extra second to load.
I think we stated before, they're also twins with the bars, so these teams, as even as they come as far as builds, perhaps, and the series is proving to be almost just so.
Bars very similar, and we have loaded in, so moments away from first pitch. here at Founders Field. Players exchange quick pleasantries, but it's about to be all business. So now Sergeant Pat Tillman gets the call. Mr. Hagrid had that hit to keep the team alive there in the 9th. Oh, that one crushed, but it's going to go foul.
Yeah, that one could have been a great way to start this off for corruptionz. Just not able to do it right there.
We're just sorting out some video quality issues. Want to get you guys the best broadcast we can with what we've got to work with here. Full count pitch coming to Hagrid, and he takes it looking a good strikeout to start the day for Tillman. Now Savvy Sweets. That changeup missed from Tillman, so now evening the count with the nice, I believe, cutter. 1-1 is in there. Painting a little bit here is Keck.
Yeah, it's a good start. That's how he's going to have to get through this ball game. Just needs to keep the ball away from the middle of the plate. You saw corruptionz towards the end starting to hit a groove.
Full count pitch to Sweets. Just misses. Tried to loop a curveball in there. corruptionz too good to swing on that one. Good eye there. So now strong legs. Rips that one, but into the glove of Lozano. Savvy Sweets wandered way too far off the bag, so she's easily doubled up, and that will end the inning.
Yeah, that was a really tough break for corruptionz. He hit it hard, and I guess, just too much speed on the runner, just wasn't able to get back in time. Now with lefty loose, he's going to have to pitch his way through Keck, who had a great game number 5.
That one almost all the way to the wall, but cut off by strong legs. No bounce or anything. So that's going to be a leadoff single. Very different ballpark, especially in right center field than Motor Yard. That fastball ripped but foul. Lefty Lucy called upon here to send the Prowlers to the World Series, something Junk and Trunk could not do.
He's got a ton more velo, a little less junk, I believe. Same amount of accuracy. So the leadoff runner looking dangerous, but corruptionz with a strong pitcher to try and find his way through these potential jams that Kekaiula is going to offer him.
And it kind of seems like corruptionz going through his rotation as that one is ripped over the head of the shortstop. Strong legs looking to cut it off. He does. Back-to-back singles here, but back-to-back hard hit singles.
Yeah, looking really good now is Keck to start this game. He's got Sergeant Tim Officer's a really strong hitter up now with an RBI opportunity, and that one is smashed to right field. That's not coming back.
The Tagpies lead 3-0. They still have not recorded an out either. What a start for Kekaiula, looking for that reverse sweep.
Yeah, after being down 3-0, this is some seriously impressive baseball.
If you're corruptionz, you have to fight off the doubts that are inevitably creeping into your mind, but Keck is going to make it tough. It's 4-0.
And these are no doubt shots he's hitting right now, just absolutely hammering the ball. Look at that, 419 feet. It looks like it was 419,000 feet, just destroyed.
Yeah, that was absolutely crushed. That's out. Both of those, I would say, are out in any stadium. So needing to settle in is lefty Lucy. He is rattled. This one popped up, but even that one is threatening to get off that wall. No, it will be cut at the track by Dossal.
Yeah, and that was the first out of the game for lefty Lucy, so before he even records an out, 4 runs given up.
Oh, Jacob Frazier, 6-hole hitter. Swings on 2-0. Bit of a gift there to corruptionz. Let's see if he makes do with it. That one ripped. Is that going to find that tiny? Whoa! Oh, just off the corner. That could not have been any closer. That's a double.
Yeah, that might have snuck right through that little window there if it was just an inch to the right. Keck is stinging the ball right now.
Yeah, seemingly unable to miss anything in the zone right now is Keck. Corruption's just wondering what he has to do to find a couple more outs.
Maybe Kekaiula just really on that velocity right now.
Keck dominating the first inning of this game. That one over the head of the shortstop into the left center field gap. The lead is now 5. This start could just not be any better for Keck.
Yeah, the pitching's going to have to follow it up, but the 5-run cushion is looking huge going into the second inning. He's only got 1 out now, too. It can continue to grow as that one's hit hard. It's up the middle, and Saxophone makes a great play, gets it over to first. So thankfully, corruptionz now gets a second out.
Yeah, bailing out his pitcher there was Saxophone. And that'll bring up the pitcher, so the attack piece have batted around. Pitcher puts a good, decent swing on it, but right to Easy Breezy. What a start for the attack piece, though. Down 3-2 in the series after being down 3-0. And we'll keep seeing if we can increase the quality for you. Not sure. It looked pretty good to me there in the first game. But in any case, we'll call the action for you. Saxophone now down 1-2. Fights that one off. Backhand stop by Smith. Makes the play.
Yeah, quick outs. That's what Keck's going to need, especially now with the cushion. Perhaps he can get corruptionz pressing, trying to play catch up. But corruptionz is going to want to use that patience to wait for the, the pitches to hit. Keck's got to paint. No meatballs. Oof.
There was a meatball. Corruptionz just laid on it, looking for some contact approach here. 3-1 pitch just in there. Good pitches from Tillman. That one over the head of the first baseman. Will it get down the line? No, diving stop. Gavlik makes the play, so that's a 1-out single. Prowler's looking to get back in this thing.
Yeah, not a lot of speed, so it probably would have been a single either way, but nicely played by Keck in right field. Now Dalsal's got some great speed and a great bat. Gonna want to find the way back into this game for the Prowlers and corruptionz.
Couple of excellent inside pitches. Corruption's not happy. Keck goes away with the slider, and it completely rattles corruptionz there. Good pitch.
Yeah, nicely done, the off-speed pitch there, just totally switching up the timing. That one, though, hit hard by corruptionz to right field again. It's going to get to the wall this time, and you'll see him at least get second and third. I don't think he's going to press for the run. He will not.
Yeah, ball went into the cutoff man. Not a lot of speed on third, so it does not score a run. If this gets down, it will, but it will not. It is caught by Officer, so it does turn into a shutdown inning, and it gets the Tacpies offense back out there. One point I was making before Kekaiula proceeded to dominate the ball in the first inning. Looks like corruptionz using his rotation after the reset after 4 games in reverse. I believe his opening day starter was the righty Pedro Martinez. He still has yet to pitch twice in this series, so if it does go to 7, he would have who he believes is his best pitcher.
Yeah, that will be interesting to see how Game 7 goes, how the pitcher selection is for these guys. You can see Pat Tillman in this one for the Tacpies, giving him the best chance he can have.
Yeah, that one was smashed, but making a rather easy play with strong legs to his right. So now Steve Ockman, who had that opposite field shot in the first, steps up.
Yeah, a ton of power, not a lot of speed. You don't want to make a mistake again to this player.
This fastball, that was a mistake. That is crushed. Center field, looking up, gone. The Tacpies lead by 7.
Keck is hammering the ball right now. This is unbelievable. The way he's just getting it done at the plate, adding to this lead. corruptionz just has no answer for it in the second inning.
Lefty Lucy just getting annihilated here in this game, has only gotten 5 outs and has surrendered 7 runs. Little home cooking here for the Tacpies as that one is down the line. And that, oh, what a catch by Dawsall to end the inning.
Yeah, that is an amazing catch by Kenzie Dawsall. Well timed. corruptionz had to get that perfectly, and he did.
Getting out of that. Still in the game here is Lefty Lucy. Pat Tillman pops that one up. I'm sorry, the pitch from Tillman is popped up off the bat of the pitcher. So that'll turn the lineup over, Mr. Hagrid.
He's got the power versus righties engaged, so any mistake, Corruption's going to be trying to jump back into this one, I'm sure, with that power swing.
Tried to loop that curveball and just missed, so ahead in the count is Hagrid. Prowlers trail by 7. That one up the middle, diving stop. Lasano onto first, retires Hagrid for the second out. This is a game where if Keck gets out of this inning here, and he does, this is a game where he's got to be thinking mercy and mercy now.
Yeah, he needs to find the runs and quickly. It's going to only benefit him if he can get it done as early as possible.
That one could fall right center field. Dawsall makes an excellent catch. So back-to-back outs for the Prowlers dating back to the second. Diving catches by Dawsall, and then a jumping catch by Frostic. Quickly 2 down. Corruptionz working like a madman here.
He's working quickly and getting some good plays done in the field. Some really, I mean, and the last inning too, he had an amazing diving catch. So going back to last inning, he's been all over the place.
Corruptionz just wanting to get the bats back out there. Looking for a lightning quick inning in a game he needs one. That one is going to extend the inning, though. The full count pitch is fought off into left field. That'll extend the inning for the Tackpeas. Gets the pitcher to the plate.
Yeah, Keck has done a great job with 2 outs in these past 2 games, just finding a way to get runners on base. And he can hit with his pitcher who's locked in, so Corruption's got to be careful. Nicely done with the low changeup to get him to swing 0-2.
Yeah, they get him to chase the fastball. Now 1-2 coming to Tillman. Got him to wave a little bit, so it's softly hit over to Anburn. That is the 3rd out, the first scoreless inning of the day for the Prowlers. For the Prowlers pitcher, I should say. So now 3, 4, and 5 here for the Prowlers against Tillman, who is locked in. Fights that one off for a 2-1 count. That one ripped into the left center field gap. Center fielder dives, cannot make the play, but does trap it. That'll be a single.
Yeah, leadoff singles, the right way to get started if you want to find your way back into this game for Corruptionz. Just wait for your pitch. Try and chip away. It's only the top of the 4th, and this is extremely, extremely strong offense. You know, one of the top offenses in the AAA. So he could definitely get it done. It's just a matter of if he's got the plate discipline now to wait for the pitches to do it.
All's behind 3-0. Keck in danger of putting a runner on for free. Corruptionz swinging all the way, and it pays off.
Yeah, nicely done putting it through the hole between short and third. So 2 runners on to start the inning. Tons of power on young Frostic.
But he does fall behind 0-2, so very different at bats here. Up the middle, popped up. Will it find grass? It will. Bases loaded, nobody out. This is the opportunity for the Prowlers to get back in this thing.
Yeah, and here's Kenzie Dawsall. You know Corruptionz is going to be looking for his pitch.
Ooh, thought he had it. Up and in fastball, just late. Now behind 0-2. Maybe a bit overeager. No longer locked in is Tillman. 2-2, got him waving on the cutter. Just looked like he didn't read that pitch well.
Yeah, I think Corruptionz maybe banking on the ball 3 there. And when he saw it was borderline, he just threw an offer at it, but way too late. He's got Easy Breezy up now as a decent hitter. Not as good as Dawsall, but could get it done with 1 out.
Yeah, still capable. 452 hitter, 2 home runs in the playoffs. Great pitches from Tillman, puts him ahead 0-2. Bases were loaded, nobody out. Now bases are loaded with 2 outs. Crash and burn. Needs to convert here for the Prowlers, or it will remain a 7-0 advantage for the Tackpeas. Keck looking to escape. Got him waving on that one. It's foul.
Doing
The
a nice job
1-2.
getting ahead in these counts.
Yeah, very well pitched inning after, or at least for the last two batters here. 2-2, just misses. Big pitch to Anburn from Tillman. Popped up, left field. Ranging over his officer in foul territory. Makes that catch, so despite bases loaded, nobody out, Kekaiula gets out of it.
And nicely pitched there to get out of a huge jam in the middle of this game. Corruption's going to have to pitch very carefully. Try not to let Keck broaden this lead. He's home, so all he needs is 3 runs. That could end it.
So evening the count there is Lefty Lucy still in the game, despite the massacre in the first 2 innings. Looking to settle down a bit. Gets a nice first out there. That'll bring up Gavlik. The 0-1 to Gavlik misses. Tense is Lucy. That one crushed. Right field, gone. It is 8-0 Tack Peas. What a shot.
That's another home run powdered by Keck. Every time he gets under one, it seems to have just so much height and so much power behind it. And he's showing it in this game.
Keck, yeah, with the power stroke working here in Game 6. He is cruising towards a Game 7. Looked like he was dead and buried in this series. That one off the glove of the second baseman. Does he have time to recover? He does not. Winning run to the plate, Dwayne.
And it's a ton of power in Airman Bradley Smith. Corruptionz has to make good pitches. Lefty Lucy's completely rattled.
Making good pitches is going to be tough. Not a lot of accuracy to speak of. And he falls behind 3-0. Keck taking all the way.
Nice changeup.
3-1. Right field doesn't quite have the lift. That was a couple feet from being the end of Game 6.
Yeah, that's another one that just misses that window there that kind of sneaks between the high wall and where it's just a foot bit or so higher. Ooh, and that's lifted to right. Also has a play on it. Makes it for out number 3, so mercifully, Corruptionz gets out of that.
Yeah, so no 10-run rule there. Corruptionz a hair late on getting to the sub-menu, so he will go to Padilla, who has been perfect, 1,000 batting average. But behind 0-2 to Tillman. Popped up left field. And for the first time in these playoffs, the pinch hitter Padilla is retired. 65 pitches thus far from Tillman. 66th pitch is a curveball for a strike. Nearing the halfway point of the game. Attack Peas up by 8.
Yeah, not what we expected today, but Keck and that offense can explode at any moment, any time. In Game 5 and 6, it's been so timely.
Swinging through that one was Corruptionz, so quickly 2 down. Not what you want if you're a Prowlers fan. If you want to avoid that mercy, you gotta at least keep scoring, especially when there's been so many runs from your opponent early. And that's a 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, let's see who he goes with now. It looks like McSpecialist. Yep, McSpecialist coming in against the 7, 8, and 9 hole hitters, but we saw them get it done in last game for the Tack Peas. The 8-hole hitter hitting a huge 3-run homer.
Yeah, Keck a little maybe overeager there on that pitch. That is grounded to the shortstop easily. So Lozano rips it into the glove of Anburn. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Showing bunt there, perhaps just for show, was Tillman. Instead, he's behind 0-2. It's now a big K-man pitch upcoming. Of course, it's a fastball. It is fouled off. Looking for a very clean inning here is the pitcher, and he'll get it. Softly dribbled to Frostic, makes the play. We're into the 6th.
Nice play there by Keck. He just kept it clean this whole game through 5. Or excuse me, that was corruptionz. I just looked at that completely wrong. But now corruptionz has his chance to jump back into this. Sergeant Pat Tillman, though, on 73 pitches, he's starting to tire. You have to wonder if he makes a few mistakes. Maybe this could look a little different going forward.
That one is going to be a leadoff extra base hit. And when you're down 8, that's exactly what you need. So corruptionz marches in there. That brings up Saxophone. RBI man activated. Very dangerous hitter.
Yeah, I think now we're going to see Elkin maybe. Keck sticking with the starter for now.
Falling behind there is Tillman. In danger of the 4-pitch walk. Does deliver a strike. Good changeup. 3-1 popped up. What a curveball there. That is going to retire Saxophone. Strong legs back to second. Now Frostic's chance.
Yeah, that's what you need with no outs. Pretty low risk. Little fly ball in the infield. Now maybe perhaps he's looking at the lineup or contemplating the bullpen, but the starter on 80 pitches is going to stay in either way.
Perhaps just wanting to get just the 2 more outs out of Tillman so he can release him of his duties when the pitcher spot comes up. That one bidding for the gap, right center. Yeah, it is down off the warning track. That'll get the Prowlers on the board. Maybe just the kick they needed to start making this comeback.
Yeah, I mean, it's still really only the top of the 6th inning. There's more work to be done here for both teams in this ball game. It's far and away not over. Specialist there now. Chief Chris Kyle's in for the TACPs. We'll see how that plays into things against the righties in the Prowlers lineup.
Yeah, this righty, Dawsall, is tense and affected by the nerf of the specialist trait, so she easily grounds it to the second baseman for the second out. So Kyle into the game now. Got knocked around by corruptionz in game 5. That one popped over. So it will just be the 1-run inning as Kyle comes in, gets a couple lazy groundouts. We're in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, looking better and better for the TACPs as this game goes on. His pitching's been very solid, even though he gave up the run, like you said, just last inning. He's just finding the edges and getting a ton of soft contact.
That one popped up. Left field, Haggard ranging, makes the catch. So now Gavalik. Rips it, just foul. Keck still is dangerous. Seemingly still as dangerous here in the 6th as he was in the first 2 innings. Quickly 2 down though. Tim Officer, 3-hole hitter. Hits that hard. Into the glove of strong leg, so a very quick, economical inning for corruptionz. Looking to put more good swings on the ball.
Yeah, that's really what he needs for the rest of this game.
That one into the glove of Gray. Couple hard hit balls. Nothing to show for it. Perhaps the patience wearing thin. Mr. Haggard tense. It's honestly strange seeing tense hitters in a lineup as good as this one.
Ooh.
Swings through the 3-1 fastball, not located well by Kyle. And it again. So now a big 3-2 pitch to Haggard. Up the middle for the hit. Center fielder trips on his shoelaces. Does get to the ball, though, in time to prevent the double.
Yeah, it's
Looks
nice
like,
with 2 outs for corruptionz to get a hit there.
Yeah, just breaks up the rhythm, if nothing else, of Kyle. Now looking for some 2-out magic is Savvy Sweets. But it's popped up. Left field. Warning track. Caught by Officer. We head to the bottom of the 7th. TACP's cruising.
Yeah, you can see 2 home runs from Sergeant Steve Alkman today. It's been power on display. on the back of this 8-run lead, and yeah, it has been quite a day.
Yeah, still, I would think looking for a mercy is Kekaiula. And that's a good start to the inning as he gets the leadoff knock in front of Little Strong Legs. But this could be 2. And Burn, saxophone, makes the play. That erases the single, brings up Frazier with nobody aboard.
You get a good start to the inning for the tack piece, turns into a great start to the inning for Corruptionz. Nice little double play.
And it will be a quick inning, as that one is softly lined into the glove of Frostic. We're in the top of the 8th. Time running out for the Prowlers. Down 7, 6 outs to give. Behind is Strong Legs. Doesn't bite on the change. Now a 2-2. In the zone. Got him swinging. Looking for something else potentially.
Yeah, the timing just not there for Corruptionz on that one either way. Brings up a good hitter in saxophone, but it's looking tougher and tougher to make this comeback now for him. If you can't start getting the hits now or working, you know, that plate discipline to find some walks, maybe start things.
Head in the count though is saxophone. Still putting up good at bats here is Corruptionz, and that nets him a single here with 1 out. So a positive result there. For saxophone, brings up young Frostic, locked in a lineup that has struggled in this game 6. Looking for an incredible comeback that could send him to the World Series. Otherwise, Kekaiula will be the one forcing game 7 after being down 3-0. That one into the glove of the first baseman doesn't goes back to the bag instead of looking for the runner. So no double play. It's not going to matter though. Next pitch popped up. Caught by Gray. 3 outs to go for the Tackpeas to force game 7.
Wow, cannot believe we are in this position as Cat continues to hit. That one's sent to left center field, but I think Little Strong will catch it for out number 1.
Catching it there is Strong Legs. Not going to be able to catch this one though. That is a 1-out knock. Tackpeas not satisfied with their lead.
Yeah, like he said last inning, he's probably still looking for the mercy if he can find it.
Looks like he's going to pull Kyle here in favor of Marshall Law. 750 hitter on this postseason. I would think that's 3 for 4. This one should be 2. No, Corruptionz goes straight to first. I'm not sure. I guess it would have been close.
Yeah, interesting. Not a lot of speed on that runner. Ooh, could
Will
be...
it burn him here? Yeah, out to Strong Legs. Keck not challenging to the plate, so runners at the corners.
Yeah, dangerous arms out there in the outfield for the Prowler, so no testing done there.
A 1-0 pitch popped up. Strong Legs comes in a few steps, makes the catch. We're into the 9th inning. 3 outs stand between the Tackpeas and a Game 7 appearance after it looked like they were dead and buried. But Corruptionz has something to say about it. There's a leadoff single. Brings up Crash and Burn. Quickly swinging there, fouling it off. All 3 types of fastballs plus the screwball is the arsenal for Elkin. Falling behind. 3-1 pitch to Crash and Burn is in there. Big full count pitch here. Inside, but turned on well. Into the right center field gap.
Ooh.
Not caught. Off that wall. Good base running, good read there from Corruptionz. Lets him advance the runners. He's not dead yet.
That is a good start for Corruptionz in this 9th inning. You can see now he's got 2 runners in scoring position. He's going to hit for specialist. It's Rusty Corker with a chance. Try and knock those guys in. Maybe start something with no outs. Who knows?
We saw a comeback of a similar score, or at least a comeback attempt in the XBL semifinals. Mike the Cooch, in his series with Lazy, their first game, made a 9th inning rally. Fell a hair short. Corruptionz bidding to outdo that.
What a pitch.
Yeah, excellent cutter. Nicks the zone. So now a 1-2. Ripped. Caught by Lozano. Back to second. That is a double play. 1 to go.
That is a real stinger for Corruptionz, but Keck with the clutch double play there, getting it done. Saving at least 2 runs there as Haggard hits it up the middle.
Yeah, so the Prowlers do get the second run. The deficit's still 6. 2 outs. Must be perfect here with every batter if he wants to get this thing done. 12 pitches from Elkin. Looking to send the tack piece to a game 7. The other AAA semifinals also went 7. What a series that was. 0-2 to Sweets is high. Battle here from Corruptionz down to his final breath. Full count. Pitch from Elkin is low. Game will continue.
Looking very dangerous now for the tack piece, but he only needs 1 out. Lowell Stronglegs is an extremely strong hitter. They're batting .439.
That one up the middle and through. Corruptionz sending the runner home. This could be a risk. No, he is in there. Haggard, tons of speed. So that's the 3rd run for the game for the Prowlers.
Yeah, he wants to chip away there. Not satisfied with being conservative, leaving Haggard at 3rd base. Maybe Saxophone gonna get the walk here.
I up 5, an intentional walk. I almost can't believe what I'm seeing. That's going to bring the tying run to the on-deck circle. Is that Stronglegs or Saxophone?
That was Saxophone.
That was Saxophone, so it is Frostic.
Ooh.
Wow. That means Dawson in the on-deck circle is the tying run, but Frostic has to reach. Diving stop Smith. Flips to... No, dropped! It's dropped! The game stays alive!
Oh my.
The tying run to the plate. The tying run to the plate in the form of Dawson. Corruptionz. Kekaiula, hearts pounding out of their chests assuredly. Keck thinking about his pitcher. He does go to America Freedom. 2-seamer cutter change. Swinging first pitch is Dawson. Diving stop. Booted by the shortstop. That scores 1. The bases remain loaded. Tying run is at 1st.
I was not ready for this. Oh my. Here comes Easy Breezy.
Oh, ripping on that one was Breezy. America Freedom. Just looking for 1 more out. Can he find it and send the tack piece to 7? He falls behind. Must deliver a strike or he walks in the run. It is in there. Full count pitch. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Takes the second. Pitch from Freedom. Popped. Over the head of the second baseman. It's down. That'll score 1. That'll score 2. No, it will only score 1 as Gavlik fires it back in. It's 8-6.
Oh my, and now Crash and Bird, he's got the hand in this matchup here on Freedom.
Tying run at 2nd in the form of Dawson. She is a bit tense. How big is that line drive double play from the beginning of the 9th? Oh, just missing. That one was Anburn. This is exciting, folks. Falling behind. 3-1 to Anburn. Just in there. Another full count at bat.
Oh!
Ripped!
It's gone!
Right center field! Grand slam! The Prowlers take the lead! I don't believe it!
I cannot believe my eyes.
The defense collapsing with 2 outs led to this. The Prowlers have a 2-run lead.
It's not over though. Keck still needs an out, and
Yeah.
corruptionz is gonna need 3 in the 9th. This game, oh my.
Ripped up the middle. Corker, the pinch hitter, who was the Prowlers have batted around here. What a game on this afternoon matinee special. Oh, 2 in the dirt. America Freedom just trying to buy that last out. Crash. Yeah. What a grand slam. That was Crash and Burn, I believe, the 8-hole hitter. Mr. Hagrid with a rip up the middle.
Absolute ferocity from corruptionz here in this 9th inning to just keep the just rolling through the tack peas right now.
It looked like the tack peas were easily in there for Game 7, as this will end the inning. Not before the Prowlers score 9 times in the 9th. Here we go. 3, 4, and 5 for the tack peas. Dirty McDowell. Can he send the Prowlers to the World Series to face Pizza Volcano? Both of these AAA series, Dwayne, have been magic.
Yeah, I can't believe what I've seen. The entertainment in both of these semis is off the charts. Just props to all these players. These games have been truly, truly historic.
First batter grounded out. Now we're on Steve Ackerman. Deficit is 2. Dirty McDowell delivers. Ripped. Right field. Dawsall makes the catch. 1 to go.
Huge
9
for
runs.
corruptionz right now.
9 runs scored in the top of the 9th has led to this. Airman Bradley Smith, the last hope for the tack peas. Down 3-0 in this series, battled back to make a Game 6. Thought they had Game 7 in the bag. It was not to be unless he can tie this game and win it. Falling behind 3-0. Keck not swinging. The 3-1 to Bradley Smith in there. 3-2 pitch. To the right side, Frostick. To first, takes it himself. The Pawtucket Prowlers are going to the AAA World Series.
What
a game.
Series. What a game. Congratulations to corruptionz pulling out the historic victory, perhaps one of the most epic moments in XBL playoff history.
I mean, seriously, just a 9-run 9th inning. You may never see that.
You may never see that again. The chances were insane, and it just all fell apart, unfortunately, there for Keck in that inning. But you know, that's what happened. The baseball, it was beautiful. It happened. What a game!
What a game! What a ride that series was. It looked. I mean, you and I don't know about you, Dwayne. I thought we were for sure going to 7 there.
Absolutely.
Kekaiula's defense. I mean, the pitching wasn't quite there either. There was some rips off the bat of corruptionz. Obviously, the defense turned that double play, but then it did look like Keck had the game over. Flipped to the pitcher. Pitcher dropped it. Then I believe it was the next hitter ripped it to the shortstop. Shortstop dropped it. It would have been a tough play, but then the grand slam down to his final strike. Couple back-to-back 3-2 counts there, and corruptionz comes back. He wins it. And he's going to the World Series, that was his goal at the beginning of the season. He wanted to improve his pitching, wanted to get past the semis. He didn't get past it last year. He was rather destroyed by Jim Paladin in those semifinals, the eventual champ. But now it's corruptionz. It's Pizza Volcano. The Moon Kingdom will take on the Pawtucket Prowlers, the 1 seed and the 2 seed. That I cannot wait. We'll get that scheduled soon, I'm sure. But we do have to give a big shout out to Kekaiula, the Rookie of the Year in Season 9's AAA. what a ride he took us on. That was really great to see him show up that resilience.
Absolutely, that was amazing. Congratulations again to Corruptionz for getting there to that AAA World Series. Keck, what a series as well, to almost bring it to 7 games. I was blown away in the beginning of Game 6. I thought it was far and away going to be possibly a mercy game, and we got one of the most historic performances in XBL playoff history from both teams, really, to put on an entertaining Game 6 in this semi.
Yeah.
So I just can't be happier.
Yeah, Corruptionz, or Keck rather, I believe he had a couple, maybe 2 or 3 opportunities to mercy that game. That's how out of hand it was getting. Obviously, the mercy rule is something we can't control it within online leagues, but it looked like Keck had it in him. I thought that's assuredly where we were going. I was thinking, what's going to happen? Are we going to be able to get that Game 7? I know these guys have shorter windows to schedule in, but it is over because Corruptionz made the comeback. He made the 9-run comeback. Well, he was down, I believe 7, but scored 9 runs to take the 2-0 lead, and then closed it out in the 9th. What a game! What a series! The AAA broadcasts we've done have been absolutely incredible. I mean,
Yes,
the XBL ones have been great too, but the AAA ones have been on a different level, and you really love to see it. A lot of parity, but it is, at the end of the day, it's going to be the 1 seed and the 2 seed facing off in the AAA, and then in the XBL, Lazy 1 win away from having that repeat.
Yeah.
So some high-powered matchups coming your way for sure.
Yeah, tomorrow night we're going to see the conclusion of Mike versus Lazy. No matter how it ends up, it should be very exciting, I believe. Just got to check in with both those guys to get a start time on everything, and we'll have more info for you on that as we have Ashnod waiting for the other XBL World Series finalist. But yeah, AAA has been absolutely flooring with how good the games have gone, and now we've got our World Series participants. We're going to get scheduled with those players too this week, and we're here. We're at the end of Season 9. This is the end of the tournament, and this is really where it counts. Epic baseball coming up.
Yeah, we're getting down into crunch time, folks. If you're not a member of the Discord, consider joining. All you gotta do is scroll down, click the link if you're on desktop. If you're on mobile, you can just ask. Someone will pop one in the chat. But that's where we have all the scheduling information if you want to follow the action along here on the official channel. But with that, I've been Weaver for Prez. What a series. Thank you for having me in the booth, Dwayne. It's all yours.
Thank you, Weaver. Thank you for joining me in the booth, as always. Always great to call these games with you. It's been a great run of semifinal games over the past couple of weeks that we've had on our hands, thanks to our other commentators as well, who always fill in easily and interchangeably. We'll see what happens going forward here with the coming games. Thank you, everybody, for watching today for the matinee. Great viewership and great games from our players. Thank you guys for participating. And just keep your eyes peeled, like Weaver said, on the Discord, everywhere you can find scheduled games and things like that. We'll try and keep that updated for you for the World Series, and it'll be as epic as we can possibly have it. So everybody have a safe and happy day. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Weaver and Dwayne out. Have a good one.